G'day, g'day. This is Ben jamming the Cowberg body from consciousazine.net, aka Obi Ben Kenobi Jedi. Alright, guys, how you going? So, here I am watching Jumanji. I thought it was Jumanji. It's pronounced Jumanji. This is the current website I'm having to use, musichq.net, because those putlockers and 123 movies seem to have been dismantled. Apparently there was some ruling, so I can't watch all the free movies on putlockers anymore. Oh, they had a good run? Hey, but it's just weird how they always think they can stop this. Just another website pops up, gives you the free movies, Ridiculous that they think they can stop this. So just watching Jumanji, just trying to cover all the 2019 blockbuster videos. Because it's 2020, they're going to throw a whole new heap at us, and I watch them obviously to relax, but also like in the afternoon. Look, it's 5:16 p.m. I have a relax. I lay down, watch YouTube or some kind of videos of some sort. And at the moment I'm covering just the blockbusters, and I just got this idea here. But I also watch the blockbusters because, as everybody in the conspiracy sort of movement knows, Hollywood's in on the conspiracy. What conspiracy? Oh, geez, it's hard to explain if you don't know. I think I'll leave it because everybody else knows, I don't even have to explain it. If you don't know, you can always Google or YouTube it. So, I watch them because we all know that they're in on it and all that, and they do predictive programming where they basically are trying to steer the NPCs, because we're all conscious of it, we see it very easily. It seems it's only the organic portal NPC type people that don't, and just unconsciously react and create it, and that's where the predictive programming actually harnesses and grabs onto the NPC masses. And basically predictive programming is showing you something, and then they hope that the world will walk into that and create that, and also they're showing their plans, like the elites' plans and so on, to rule humanity, control systems, future ideas, blah blah blah. Along those sorts of lines, they insert some conspiracy stuff in there and everything. So yeah, anyway, have to introduce why I'm watching movies. Anyway, it gave me this idea. So here's a little list of some organic portal videos coming. Yes. That's just in the last week. Look how big it scrolls. So this is why I subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be doing this for years. Yeah, organic portals are not real. It's just all a fantasy fallacy. And yeah, that's why I'm making just hundreds and thousands of videos on it. Yeah, okay. Keep telling yourself that. See, some people are actually going to tell themselves that. They're going to, that's not real. Everybody has a soul. They don't understand the 2D group soul idea. Yes, they have soul, but not a individualized soul, and they're not self-spirited. They're spiritless humans. They don't have their own spirit, their own higher self, right? There's no id controlling a light body. They're only the ego controlling the physical body, whereas we have both and are multi-dimensional, the spirited humans. So anyway, these organic portals, they think kids are stupid. And Jumanji gave me this idea again. It just reminded me. I'm glad, because this is a good one. This is one I'm glad I haven't missed this. This is definitely something I wanted to add into the Organic Portals playlist. This title, this idea as a meme. See, all my video titles are a meme. And then, the video just ends up explaining the meme or expanding it into multiple ideas, connecting it to other videos and other ideas. But the meme is the smallest unit of an idea, and the meme is organic portals think kids are stupid. Now, this is very related, and it's the same thing as about a year ago or 2 years ago, I shot a video, organic portals and animal abuse, I think it was called, and I was just saying in that how they think animals are unconscious. And I said it's because they are lack in consciousness and so unconscious. Not because the animals are unconscious, they're clearly not. Animals are at the level of children. They learn very quickly. They're very conscious. And they're in telepathy with all their owners. So they're far from unconscious. So every time you put your dog out in the cold, it's exactly like putting your newborn baby or your 10-year-old child out in the cold. Amazing that they still even love you after it. No wonder some dogs rack off and bail out, right? But when you treat your animal a certain way, all you need to think about is, and keep this in your consciousness, that you're basically just treating it like your child. So look how atrociously people are treating them. They buy organic portals, they use things like people and like animate objects as inanimate objects, like, because they are the inanimate, props of the matrix, and they are only structure. There's no beyond the veil spirited nature to them. They're only physical beings. And, being only this physical side of things, right, which is like half the universe, half people. And literally, they've only got half their chakras switched on as well. It goes all the way through, my friends. But yeah, so to reiterate, they think, kids are like, stupid and unconscious. And, this whole idea of respect your elders just because they're older. But that's not the case. You can be a dumbass elder who, passed down flawed traditions. And you did it so much and practiced the flawed traditions so much that, you built up a cognitive dissonance and wasted your time doing that and, couldn't do anything else. So actually, I find a lot of older people are stupider and way, way dumber than a lot of younger people that I meet. Plus, we're in a universe that is a complexity creating and conserving machine. So as time goes on, things get more complex. Plus, all the kids now have the internet. Something that none of you adults like the echo baby boomers had. So it's sheer arrogance, sheer stupid arrogance that they, think animals are unconscious, they think kids are stupid, and, this is because of their lack of consciousness, right? So yeah, this is just what I wanted to say, basically all of that. So I got this idea from these over silly movies, where they overact and that you can predict like what's going to happen. Like in that Jumanji movie in the start where they go into the game or whatever it is, the virtual reality type of Jumanji place, Jumanji, however you want to pronounce it. They, who is it? What's his name? Jack Black is his name? Is that his real name? I've forgotten. You guys know, the guy is a funny guy. He's like the sort of short, stocky, white guy in there. And then you have The Rock, and I don't know the other people. But I think it's Jack Black's his name. Like, it was his scene, and he was just saying how, you got to keep one eye open. And I could see the bushes in the background behind him rustling. I thought, oh, here we go. Something's going to come out and bite him. And sure enough, like a snake or whatever it was, come and like bit his head or whatever it was. And that just made me go, yeah, it's one of these movies again. Here we go again. Like very kid oriented, but I'm like thinking to myself, kids are not retarded. Like, what is the deal? Why do they act like the children are so stupid? Organic portal children are. They're most definitely stupid, organic portal kids. But see, I was never like that. Not at 4 years old, not at 3 years old. Not at 5 years old, not at 10 years old. I was always like, switched on. And if I didn't understand something, I can just ask. So there's no reason to make like down talking, ultra silly movies for younger people, because they're capable of accepting a lot of information. They've actually got more brain plasticity than old people. So it goes against reality actually, and it proves my point, right? That it's it's not that reality says kids are stupid, it's that organic portals act like and think that kids are dumb. Maybe because their own organic portal little children are so dumbass, but I never was. And I can remember all the other, spirited kids, they were never that retarded. Not stupid. Like, what does that do for you? It's patronization. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely patronizing. They're absolutely patronizing every young person in reality. Like making these overacting, like silly movies, So yeah, organic. Oh look, gang stalking helicopter. Yeah, that flew right over. No, I'm not near a airport. Forget your silly ideas. It's called gang stalking. Why don't you look into it? And that's demons versus angels. Guess which I am. So yeah, just wanted to put this one out there. I think it's very obvious that they over patronize kids in these like ultra silly movies with like the overacting and like the silly predictable scenes, and like it's just stupid. It just makes me cringe. Just so cringy.